Well, welcome back to the journey.
Mic check.
It could be a bit of an interesting journey, a bit of an interesting race. I've had nothing but bad luck. I tried a Mazda race and I tried to do a Ferrari race here.
Hi guys, mic check. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, good.
Sometime last week, and I just got annihilated on the first lap. So here I am, hopefully just to survive. I just want to finish, not get run over, run down. Qualified P12, yeah, P12. Thought I'd do better than that, but yeah, didn't get a second lap in because my screen went black in front of me, so I just put on the brakes. Thankfully, it shouldn't do it again. Now, I don't know what's causing it, but we'll worry about that in another video. So it's been a horrible week. I've gone down by over 100 iRating due to having to withdraw or forfeit from 2 races, and I've gone down, I reckon, about 20 or 30, 0.2 or 3 safety rating as well. So it hasn't been a great week. I was up to nearly 1.6k, I think, but ended up way down. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. The big thing is we survived this one. Hopefully we don't have too much going on behind the scenes.
One to go. Next time by, line up on the left side. The estimated strength of field is 1,202. Pit road is closed right now. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
So by the sound of some of the chat there that I silenced, there's a few kids in here, which is interesting. Hopefully they don't. Yeah, there's a lot of D-grade licenses, but some.
The track temp is
fairly good
26,
safety ratings.
the air temp is 23 Celsius, P12.
The safety ratings don't look too bad, but you can't judge that.
Follow car number 10 in the right lane.
Put that back this morning.
And the weaving begins. Maybe I should join them. I don't know. I don't know if joining them's the smart way or not. But anyway.
Great thing, that big boy.
I must learn how to do paints at some stage. See if I can get some liveries that are a little more interesting than what I've got on at the moment. I'm pretty stuck on my football club colour scheme at the moment. Blue, black, white. Well, it should be teal, but I can't find a teal. Terrible. But anyway, Port Adelaide power. But it would be nice to have an old man racing livery, and I'll work on that in the near future. Sort of a fair bit of talk activity going on out there. I must admit, this racetrack, I'm not a fan. It's one of those tight tracks that...
I just got promoted, so sorry if I cut into you guys.
It's one of those tight little tracks with some ups and downs. Oh, goodness me. Okay. I've decided to see whether the wibbling and weaving may do any good, but I won't go right across the racetrack because I don't want the car as close to me to be worrying about whether they're going to be hit or not. So with my current iRating and safety rating, I'm probably sitting about where I should be. And as I say, I have done, I would say, no less than 100 laps around here. And well, it feels it anyway, and I just cannot get a positive feel for the racetrack. So once this week's over, hopefully for the Ferrari at least, we won't have to be back here in a big hurry.
Okay, Trevor, get ready. Go, nail it. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Start's alright, time to get stuck in.
Well, thankfully everybody's got through the first few turns, which is where the anger has been earlier. Certainly not a draft track, this one.
Yellow flag, watch out.
As I say, more interested in surviving this one. If I look concerned, I probably am. I'm not confident, that's for sure. That's easy to do, see? Idiot, myself.
Stay between the lines, please, Trevor.
And that's easy to do as well. So that's 2. Can I settle in and
10th position.
pick up some more? Get a little closer to these that are ahead. We can't decide first or second there. I did watch another fellow going through there last week in practice using second gear. As I did through there.
The gap in front is now 5.6 seconds.
Do you think I can pull back that 5 seconds? I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at this turn, but I mucked up the last time. Got through there that time. So, see what we can do here.
That's the fastest lap. You've just done it, 124.5.
Car pushes very easily through there. I think it's a reverse camber, I'm not sure, but it just doesn't feel dead on the track, does it?
Alright, Trevor, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Stay calm, keep it smooth.
Staying calm's the question here. Can I? So the answer to the question, can I run down the 5 seconds, is no, I can't. I'm just not confident enough on this racetrack. I certainly enjoy racing this class though. This car is great. But sometimes tracks are here to challenge us. You can't really avoid them. It's probably boring to watch at the moment, but if you could understand what I went through earlier this week on this racetrack and the amount of challenges it's brought to me, you'd realise that this is actually feeling pretty good at the moment. Trying to make the thing turn there is a challenge in itself. A lot of work to do to try and catch him in front.
P9, fastest lap.
I think it's just my technique. This track doesn't suit me. I don't know what it is.
We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
Got to be very patient with this turn. I've got to push you across. Because you're right out of line for this. I don't have confidence to hit that as hard as the others do. I don't know how they do that. Probably a lot more confident in their car than
9.3.
I have. So that just would not stop. Is it time for a new set of controls? I don't know. I've been pretty happy with this old G27 gear. It's certainly not direct drive. It doesn't have the same finesse, I'm sure, of the modern gear. Could that be part of the problem? Many reports that I've watched say it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Fractions of a second perhaps. I get enough feedback fuel to make me enjoy the sim. But maybe it's time to invest in some more gear. Gee, it is only a hobby, it's fun. It's a simulator, yes I know, it's not a game, but certainly isn't a business proposition. Certainly
Okay,
not
driver,
on
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. That's the fastest
certainly
lap of the
not
race.
creating content on YouTube for income, that's for sure. Just don't have that amount of time to dedicate to it at the same time as working at the radio station, so it is purely a hobby for fun, which does base around the YouTube productions. Another cold day in the Riverland, South Australia. Sun shining earlier this morning, but it's becoming overcast now, so I was going to take the motorbike out for a ride.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 10 seconds.
But decided the clouds coming over and I get 50k away and it buckets down with rain. It's really not worth it. I'll leave it for another day. We'll get this race done.
Has just been disqualified.
Well, that would be incident points related, I should imagine. As I say, I still can't decide first or second through here. Pick up some green on the dash there, so maybe it is first. Depends on the track conditions, I think. Tyre conditions, I don't know. It's just not my favourite racetrack at the moment. It will grow on me if we're here in other classes of car. We'll get to know it more, get a little more confident, I'm sure. Turn, see? Go in there too heavy, it just
That's
pushes.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going there quicker. I'm just going to behave. 2 minutes left. Next lap will be the last lap, I should imagine.
E9.
Well, at least we're in the top 10, even though a couple were handed to me. Stayed out of any trouble. There's no one around, 16 seconds behind, 12.5 seconds in front. Don't take your eyes off the road, Trevor, to look at numbers, because that's usually when you go wrong. But I know I can do better than this, but not on this racetrack. All I plan to do here is to survive. See the 1 lap flag and do that last lap without running off. There it is. So out here running on my own, staying out of trouble.
Last
Quite
lap.
satisfying actually, purely because I was actually considering giving it away with the bashings that I had, like opening laps, both of them this week, and
Just 2 minutes left.
unable
2
to
minutes
drive
go.
the car, so having to go for the tow, so you know, you waste so much time with the tow. Then there's the repair time, and one had a 9-minute repair time, and I thought, you know what, I can't sit here for 9 minutes and just watch the iRating tick over and go down, 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 so I forfeited out, which I absolutely hate, because you lose so much when you forfeit out, which I think is unfair, but that's life.
Okay, Trevor. The next car is Berwick.
So anyway, we've survived it.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah, look, I'm not too discouraged with that.
Very good job.
I'm fairly happy with that result. I would have liked to have been closer to the cars in front, but did get balked earlier, but my lap times are way low. Like 124s, come on. As against 119s. I don't think I've been that far off since I was a rookie. But anyway, we have a completed race on the record. And so I'm happy about that. Time is up, yep. Drive it back to the pit. And we will have a look and see what did happen behind. It looked like a fairly clean race in front, but behind may have been different. There was a little bit of to and froing that I heard in the background, so we'll have a bit of a look and see what sort of carnage there was around. It wasn't a big field, so shouldn't have been too bad. But look at this, you know, 125s, 124, 24, 24, 24. Consistent, I'll give it that, but not enough, not fast enough at all. All right, here we go. What did happen? So got a reasonable start. The 18 wanted to push pretty hard up on the inside. I wasn't going to argue in the opening laps of this race. I didn't really want to be run down from behind or jammed in the side like I was last time. So we got through there. Stayed with them fairly well here. All was good. Okay, so that's the first one off the track. Okay. And very easy to do that on that turn. And that's where you get in trouble and cause angst for everyone else. Backed out of the way too, so well done to that driver, Steve Marcano. Well done, because it is a problem. Santa Tavares, yeah, get over onto that grass and that concrete wall. Use the spells good night. Turns, yep, done that in practice several times. Kelsey came back. Had a few problems. That was a silly move. That was the fellow that went low flying up on the inside at the start. I think Font ends up out, disqualified. Let's see why. It's been a bit of a mess. Yep. Big slip. It's going to be ugly, look out. Oh, terrible rejoin. That's what that was all about. Shocking rejoin. I think if you see the name Marco Font in a lineup in your race, you wheel clear of him. Okay. And that's it. So that's not so bad. I thought it was going to be worse than that. Results are in, and I'm reasonably happy. Still haven't got over the 1K, but we did pick up 23 iRating, and we did pick up 0.16 in safety rating, so reasonably happy. Strength of field was 1,202. There was only the one split, and it's been a bit like that, I think. This one, when I've been looking over the weekend, there's not a lot of people who are actually getting into this race. That should indicate to iRacing that track's not a favourite track. My times say this is where it gets embarrassing, and I'm really going to have to work on this. Average lap time 1:25. Average lap time of Eduardo 1.2 or 1.20. He held a best lap of 1:19. My best lap was a 1:24. So I've got a whole lot of work to do to learn this Ferrari around this racetrack. It is just very challenging, and it's probably worthwhile doing a lot more practice. What they'll do in the changeover next week, I don't know, but that will probably do me. Did I pick up any championship points? Let's have a look. Not much. Championship points would be 43, so really not much. Did have one incident point where I did run off onto the sand there. But all in all, for what I've had after my coming together at Sachsenring earlier this week, I'm very happy with that, to actually survive it with an off-track and some iRating pickup of a 23. Thanks for being there. Look, remember, we do get in amongst battles every now and again, so please subscribe, like, make a comment, share. What are your experiences on this racetrack, this Sachsenring? Is it something that we should steer away from? I don't know. Or is it something we need to practice a lot more on? Anyway, I'll see you at the next one. Thank you.